And I don't think anybody really wants that on their name. So I think it won't happen anytime soon. Obviously, there is a possibility just because of the way the game is played, but I'm not anticipating it at all. I just don't believe it'll happen. My guy Reinhardt Carson says, in your opinion, what is the most important part to make a defense better as a team? So because you said better as a team, I'm going to go away from personnel or types of players. But I think for a team on the defensive side of the basketball, not to be cliche, but you have to, number one, have communication. That was one of my biggest bones to pick with my Knicks early in this year. We just didn't communicate well. And in today's league, where there's so much action going on, there's so much movement, so many guys trying to do this and that for screening, for three-point opportunities, you have to communicate. You have to be able to tell your teammate what's coming and what they should expect and what direction is coming from, because if you don't have communication, offenses in today's league is so sophisticated, you're going to get scored on every time. Teams are having action on the strong side of the floor, and they're also having action on the weak side of the floor. You got guys coming off of pin downs and down screens, and the attention is all on that. And on the weak side of the floor, you got guys setting the back screen for a lob. Everything is important on the court right now in today's league. Everything means something. So at one point, if nobody's paying attention there, or they're not communicating about the weak side or the left side or the strong side, whatever, you're going to give up a lot of points. So I think communication is the number one most prime thing. As small and as simple as it may seem, you have to communicate. And I think having a backline communicator is so important. I think that's why the Warriors have always been good and solid on the defensive side of the basketball, because Draymond Green is such a great communicator. Kevin Garnett was a great communicator. Tyson Chandler was a great communicator. Having that communication from the back end of your defense is so important. So I say communicating, and then from a scheme, I just think that switching. In today's league, where everybody is prone to shoot threes, everybody has the opportunity to take shots. I mean, you look around the league and shots are just flying all over the place. 3-point shots specifically, just let it fly. Andre Drummond is shooting threes. So being able to switch and hold your own on guards, bigger centers, bigger players in the post, just being able to switch and maneuver is also, from a scheme aspect, to me, very important. So I'll go communication and then switching. Those are two prominent things, I think, and having a really good defense as a team. Next up, we got my guy AC No Winter. He says, do you think the Raptors should retool around Siakam or rebuild around Scottie? If Siakam was the same Siakam as a few years ago, then the answer would be clear. But with the steps he keeps taking, it makes the decision a bit murkier. Regardless, though, they're the 12th seed right now. I'm going to say rebuild with Scottie. And the reason I'm going to say rebuild with Scottie is because the way Siakam is playing, you probably can get a lot for him. And with the way OG is playing defensively, you probably can get a lot for him. There's so many teams right now that are trying to compete, and because everything is so tight in both the East and Western Conference, you may be able to get a team that's desperate enough to just give you blindly a wild amount of assets. We saw how the Timberwolves blindly traded for Rudy. We saw how the Cleveland Cavaliers gave up so much to get Donovan, and it looks like it's paying off for them. We saw the DeJounte Hawks and Spurs trade. Like, teams are really trying to make any move they can to give them some type of edge or advantage to be better to compete in the playoffs. So if you can find a proper team that values Siakam that much, or values OG, even maybe getting off Fred and Gary Trent, just piecing this team away player by player and just solely building around Scottie, I think you can have a lot of assets if you trade 3 or 4 of those guys, if not all of them. I think you walk away with an abundance of future picks, an abundance of young players, and you build around Scottie. You keep your draft pick, you have other people's draft pick, and you take that type of approach. But I think if you try to retool, you're probably going to end up running the same problem. I don't think if you keep Siakam and you keep Scottie, I don't think OG gets you anything back that changes the course of that team. Right now, Fred isn't getting you anything back that changes the course of the team, and neither is Gary Trent. You can probably retool and may have a little bit excitement for a little bit because it's new players, and you may can play a different way. You may can find a center, but I think you ultimately run back into another situation where you have to look in the mirror and say, oh, we're probably not that good to really compete with these top-end Eastern Conference teams in the playoffs. We're solid, we're good, but we're not great. And if there is no avenue for you to get great, I think you have to fold your cards and pivot and just rebuild and go into a different direction. And as you have Scottie, a former Rookie of the Year, that's a great starting piece to have. Next, we got my guy John from the Knicks, Jets, etc. podcast. Shout out to my bro. He says, which team do you think the Knicks could take in a best of 7? To be honest with you, when I look at the top teams, I don't think we can beat the Celtics. I honestly don't think we can beat the Bucks. I mean, we can have a chance at the Nets and just hope that they have a hot streak and we can figure some things out there. I think we play the Nets pretty good. But ultimately, Kyrie and Kevin Durant is probably way too much for us to handle. Even the Cavaliers, they just have so much. Maybe I would say our best chances are probably against the Cavaliers, or to continue to move up and play against a team like the Pacers. I'm thinking about all of the teams that are above us, though, because there's no way as a 6 seed we're going to play the 7 seed. So maybe the Cavs. Our best chance is probably against a team like the Cavs. But I think really that up top, the 4 teams, we're so strong that me being a non-biased Knicks fan, in the reality, they probably got us. Our hope is to push them, though, is to not get swept or get embarrassed, and to be able to be challenging and compete and play hard and make them earn the series. But yeah, we would need a miracle. We would need a miracle. We're not a bad team at all, but we have so many issues as far as closing out games and free throw making. And one night we looked like a team that could beat the Nets in a 7-game series, and the next night we looked like we might not even make the playoffs. And I think that's a very big problem for us. So I'm not sure there's a team out there that is higher than us that we could beat in the series, if I'm being honest. Hearts of Steel 21, he says, are the Nets just on a hot streak, or do you believe they could be a real threat when playoffs come? I think the Nets are going to be a real threat. I think, number one, the coaching change did a lot for them, and defensively, they look a lot better. I think the Kyrie situation that was really bad at a point in time, I think is actually a blessing in disguise, because it allowed a lot of those role players to find a source of identity and role and confidence in those roles. And I think KD did a very good job while Kyrie was out and Ben was hurt of really uplifting those guys. You know, Yuta Watanabe looks so confident, looks so good. Edmund Sumner looks very good and confident. So I think those type of players, Nicholas Claxton stepping up, Day'Ron Sharpe, getting those guys confident and getting those guys empowered and bought into their role gives the Nets depth. And the healthier Joe Harris and Seth Curry continue to get, and the more of a rhythm they get in with their three-point shooting, hats off. And now Nicholas Claxton is playing the most confident basketball we've seen. Ben Simmons has kind of settled in. Kyrie and Kevin Durant, they're just going out being unstoppable, and you have a bunch of role players bought in and confident. TJ Warner's back. The Nets are real. They're real, and they have options, and they are also a team that can make a deadline move to give them more front court size and presence. So I'm going to take this to the Nets series. My guy Gabriel Flores says, who is the most underappreciated player in the league? For me, off top, I got to go with a guy like Jeremy Grant, just because I'm not sure if Jeremy Grant will be an all-star, but he's had his all-star moments, and he's a guy that, if you look at his career over the last few years, he just continued to get better and better and better, and he's earned everything. He's played so many different roles. He was a young athletic player with the trust the process Philadelphia 76ers. He was a spark off the OKC bench that turned into one of the best fits that Russell Westbrook had post Kevin Durant. He then went into the Nuggets as a defensive specialist for them, especially in the bubble. He then took on a bigger role in Detroit and was their #1 option. Then his second year kind of fizzled out. It wasn't as exciting anymore. And now he's coming to playing with Damian Lillard. He's been a very good second, third option for them. Some nights he's the first option. He's done everything. You know, he gives them perimeter shooting, he's slashing, he has length and defending, switchable on defensive end. And like I said, when Dame's been out, he's had 40-point nights. He's hit game winners. He's been a second option in case Dame and signings are going off. He's been a third option. You know, he's been every single thing they've asked for. He's knocking down a 3-ball at a high level. He's finishing at a high level. Would love to see him get to the free throw line a little bit more and shoot it better there. But I think Jeremy Grant is giving you everything you can ask for from a non-all-star player. And I think he's going to get paid, hopefully for the Blazers. You know, for them, they re-sign him. But somebody's going to give him a lot of money because he's a steady guy who's always going to improve and buy into his role. And I think that is underappreciated in our league. I think another guy we've seen that from this year is Aaron Gordon with the Nuggets. He's been extremely good for them. A lot of people expected his performance to play, especially offensively, to drop a lot with Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. returning. I think he's just continuing to play above his means. He's another guy that's been valuable defensively and offensively. He fits in perfect there. Again, not a guy that's going to be an all-star, but for a non-all-star player, you're getting a lot of production from him. Bruce Brown has been underappreciated this year. He's a smaller version of those guys. So I like those type of players. Josh Hart has been another, both two Nuggets and two Trailblazers players, but I think those guys are guys that are very, very good glue guys. Probably won't be all-stars and get that appreciation, but all teams that are winning and trying to win at the next level would love to have those type of guys. The Mavericks would love to have one of those guys. The Suns would love to have one of those guys. The Bucks would love to have one of those guys. Philadelphia, all of the top end teams that we look at as future or maybe right now contenders. The Nuggets have two of them, but all the other teams would love to have a Jeremy Grant and Josh Hart on their team. Jared Vanderbilt is another name to throw out there. I love the way Jared Vanderbilt plays. He's just a hard-nosed player, rebounds, steals, defends, does all of the dirty work. Jared Vanderbilt is awesome. My guy Pingus Tingus, incredible name, says, who are your top 3 draft targets you want the Knicks to get? Maxwell Lewis from Pepperdine, a guy that has tremendous size, can shoot the ball and score. I think he would fit in perfectly with what the Knicks are looking for. I also look at somebody like Kobe Jones from Xavier, Travion Smith from NC State, a type guy who will just let him off the bench and be a microwave and do whatever he wants to do. There's a lot of different options that we have out there for the Knicks. We just have to hope that we land in a place to get them. Jet Howard out of Michigan, Juwan Howard's son, I think has incredible size and a good shooting stroke who will fit in perfectly with the Knicks too. But yeah, just about where we finish in the year and how we use our multiple picks to either move up in the draft or move down. So, we'll see. But I think those are some names to watch for the Knicks. My guy Cam always comes with them 5 questions. He says, what up, Pete? Hope you're doing well. My question is, do you think GMs will ever go into drafts with the mindset of everyone isn't a franchise player and start drafting more for fit than boom or buzz? I'm going to say yes and no. And I hate to answer a question like that, but I think it all depends on where a team is. So I think normally the first top 10 picks, the top 10, not even lottery, strictly the top 10, I don't think those teams are ever going to be like, oh, we want fit. I think those teams are always going to look for the boom. Maybe a little bit of both you can. The later you get, maybe the 10th pick is like, this guy has boom potential, but I also can see him having a decent floor and can be a solid player. But I think those top 10 picks, they're normally trying to knock them out of the park and just hit home runs. I think post the 10th pick, you'll see a Phoenix take a Cameron Johnson. And you think last year they took Ochai Agbaji, an older player, over a one-and-done talent. We'll see that occasionally. Chris Duarte was a late lottery first-round pick that was taken higher than a Trey Murphy or a Trey Mann or something, Johnson or Jalen Johnson. You'll see that. Ochai Agbaji was taken before AJ went to the Hawks. Not saying it's the right pick or it's going to turn out to be the best way to go, but you're starting to see guys and teams take older, better fitting players over the one-and-done high-potential players. Will it ever be in the top 10 or the high-end lottery? Doubt it. I doubt we would ever see a Chris Duarte type player in the 7th. That's just the way that the league is designed, where the higher you are, the more of a chance you want to take in order to get some type of superstar level player. But I think when you look at the way the Grizzlies have drafted, you look at the way San Antonio has drafted historically, the way that Phoenix has drafted, Washington even getting a Rui Hachimura at 8, Corey Kispert right outside the lottery. Teams are paying attention and they're seeing that there's value in getting older level players who come in and fit. And I think the best example of that is Cameron Johnson going to the Suns. And everybody's like, whoa, they took that guy. Fit perfect, probably one of their most important fitting complementary players that they have on their roster was Cam Johnson taken at 11. So I think teams are starting to pick it up, but I think there's a certain line that they're not going to cross. And I think in the top 10, we won't see a junior who's a good fit be taken. My boy Young Simbi says, why do you think the trade market has been so dry, and who do you think will be the next star level player move? Man, well, I think the trade market has been dry because of the play-in. The play-in makes everybody think they have a chance to compete and play in the playoffs. So nobody really wants to be sellers because they're not sure if they're sellers or buyers. If you look at how tight the conferences are, a 3-game skid can take somebody from being 9th to 5th. So as long as that is like that, nobody's going to want to fully commit to being sellers. And also, I think because of how tight it is, you have teams that are out of it, like the Pistons, and they're going to hold on to Bogdanovich for dear life because they're going to wait for one of these teams to get extremely desperate. The more desperate these teams get, the more they'll be willing to part with to get a Bogdanovich. We just seen a report where the Pistons want a first-round pick and a young player. In reality, I don't think the Pistons really think they're going to get Josh Green and a first-round pick from the Mavericks. I don't think that that's the case. I think they're shooting high so that they can walk away with a first-round pick. We see that a lot. Teams be like, oh, I want a first-round pick, and they end up with 2 seconds. Oh, I want 2 first-round picks, and they get 1. I want a first-round pick and a young player. They really get that young player. It's like I think teams start the bidding high, but in reality, they're expecting to just walk away. You know what I mean? They know what they want, and what they really want is just a step down from what their asking price is. So I think that's the reason. As far as who's the next star-level player, that is so tough because it's like Bradley Beal has a no-trade clause, and also who's trying to take on that contract. You look at Pascal Siakam, I think would be a good one. I don't know if you consider OG Anunoby a star yet, so I won't say him. But I'll say Pascal Siakam. I think the writing is on a wall for the Raptors to make some type of pivotal move, and I think they could get a bunch back for him. He would be a hot name. So I would say either Pascal Siakam or DeMar DeRozan or Zach LaVine. 2 situations that aren't looking good, and they would be beneficial to blow it up now rather sooner than later. Shout out to my guy Cyro. I love his YouTube channel. Make sure y'all check my guy out. He says, second-year player, you expect a 3rd or 4th year jump. Mine is Santi Aldama. Been covering him since 2019. I love Santi. For me personally, it would have to be somebody like Jalen Johnson. Probably Jalen Johnson with the Atlanta Hawks. I've seen some very good flashes from him in his sophomore year this year. And I think the more opportunity and a bigger role he gets in Atlanta, he can be a very good, productive player for them. He does a lot of similar things that I think John Collins offers, if I'm being honest. And I think they should open up some opportunity for him to play, because when he has gotten minutes, he's been extremely productive with his versatility, his athleticism, and his offensive arsenal that's going to continue to develop with more reps he gets as far as catch and shoot threes from the corners, lob opportunities, transition plays. He's a guy who can grab and go and push in transition himself. Underrated playmaking a little bit. And also Keon Johnson from the Trailblazers. I think Keon Johnson in a couple of years could be an energizer guy off of the bench who can defend at a high level, have some exciting plays, and the comfort, the more comfortable and confident that shot looks, which it has a lot over this year, I think the better he'll be. And I think those are 2 guys that I could see having big 3rd or 4th year jumps. Shout out to everybody that submitted a question or a hot take. I'm sorry I can't answer them all, but like I said in the intro, I think this is something we should explore doing more of. So y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. Y'all react in the comments with all of my answers to these questions and how y'all feel about them. But much love as always. I am Pee Wee the Plug. This is NBA Weekly. I will see y'all next time. I'm out. Peace.
Today, Kobe and Jordan will be racing to finish the GOAT board as fast as they can. Whoever completes a goal first on the board will get a point, and the spot on the board will be owned by them. If they both complete a goal at the same time, then both of them will own the spot, and they'll both get a point. If Kobe or Jordan gets 5 in a row of the same color on the board, they'll get an additional 3 points. At the beginning of each year, they'll be competing in 4 different events. A 1v1 to 3 points, a clutch situation on 2K11, a dunk contest, and a 3-point contest. The winner of the challenge will spin from the good where they get a 60% chance of a good upgrade, a 30% chance of a mid upgrade, but a 10% chance of a great upgrade. And the loser will spin from the bad where it gives you a 60% chance of a mid upgrade, a 30% chance of a good upgrade, and a 10% chance of a downgrade. When they both hit 99 overall, the challenges will stop, and the only goal will be to finish the GOAT board. But they'll only have 5 additional years to do that after one of them hits 99 overall. Comment below who you think's gonna win the whole thing, and subscribe to the channel so you can be that person in 5 years to DM me on Twitter saying you were here from the beginning. Let's go. Before we get into our first season and the first challenge, let's break down the GOAT board. Make the playoffs, be the #1 seed, earn a rotation spot, average 20 points a game, reach 50 overall, average 9 points a game, make second team All-NBA, win back-to-back NBA championships, reach 80 overall, win Defensive Player of the Year, win 2 straight challenges, win an NBA championship, reach 99 overall, win Finals MVP, win a hop-in game, win a playoff matchup versus each other, reach 70 overall, win a Mickey Mouse championship, make the starting lineup, achieve the best record in NBA history, reach 90 overall, win MVP, make first team All-NBA, become an All-Star, average 30 points a game. Well, that's the whole GOAT board. Let's get into our first challenge. Here's the first challenge, 1v1 3 points. Let's get it. Now, they're both 40 overall, so we're not going to see a made shot for a while. Unless obviously an offensive rebound putback. That's usually how the points get down here when they're all 40 overalls. But Kobe getting in with the layup, making it 1-0. How will MJ respond? Okay, all right, Kobe, maybe want to be a little quicker on that. I wouldn't waste time sliding your feet because you're not going to be that quick at it. But you got the ball back there and the putback. That's how most of the points should be getting scored. MJ trying to drive here. That was, oh, you got to make that. Kobe trying to get position here. Spin move. He got his own rebound though. Oh, he missed the putback. Got his own rebound again and puts it up and in. Kobe shot 3 for 10. MJ shot 1 for 8. That's not that bad for a 40 overall 1v1. Let's go ahead and see what Kobe's first good upgrade can be. Potentially one lowest rating boost. That's not bad. It's mid though. Now since all of his ratings are literally 25, so they're all the lowest rating, I'm just gonna pick one at random. I'm gonna go ahead and beat defensive consistency. That's gonna go to a 9. Now let's go ahead and see what MJ's potential upgrade or downgrade is gonna be. It's gonna be plus 10 to all physical. That's pretty good. And by pretty good, I mean mid because he's still a 40 overall. Let's see how year 1 goes. Hope you understand why Luka's face is on the board. And the Bulls are the 4 seed. Meanwhile, the Lakers are fighting in the play-in tournament. Kobe with a solid 0 points per game. Same for MJ. And I simulated the whole plus because the only thing they can actually get on the GOAT board right now would be the Mickey Mouse Championship. Don't mind the minus 27 overall, but not much progression for MJ here this year. But Kobe was able to go up 1 overall. I don't know what he got better in, but he got better in it. And just to show off the GOAT board here, we have nothing else to add, so we're going to stay tied at 0-0 at the end of year 1. Let's get into our challenge for year 2, which is the dunk contest. Here comes MJ. Oh, okay. That was not very dunk contest worthy. And that got MJ a 29. Like, what was that dunk? Kobe going right side. Okay, that was a little nicer than MJ's, but I'm not really that impressed. And, okay, doing the motorcycle. And Kobe got a 43 for that dunk. Gotta go ahead and update the GOAT board first because Kobe just won 2 challenges in a row. So Kobe takes a 1-0 lead on MJ. Let's go ahead and see what the Goodwill's gonna give Kobe. Hopefully something better than he got last year. +1 to all playmaking badges. That's very good. So now Kobe's gonna have every playmaking badge minimum on bro, but that still kept him at a 41 overall, so not much movement there. But let's see if Jordan can get something nice here on the bad. Will's gonna go ahead and get +10 all defensive attributes. Okay, it's mid, but it's whatever. That put MJ at a 41 overall, so we're all tied up. Let's see if one of them gets a Mickey Mouse ring this year. Look at Tatum getting an MVP. The Bulls are fighting in the play, and meanwhile the Lakers are actually not bad. Still both dropping a solid 0 points per game, but they're getting close to Pat Will. And the Jazz win the championship. Victor Wembanyama is a rookie and on this team, by the way. We got some great progression here for MJ up to a 46 overall, and Kobe's a little behind him at a 44. Challenge number 3 is the 3-point contest. I gave them both mostly the same shooting badges, and they have the same 3-point rating, so this should be an even battlefield. This is his money ball spot. Okay, he's knocked down 2 in a row there, and he's got, did he make that? Okay, he made that one. He's got 3 in a row. MJ from the top of the key. Okay, it's looking pretty rough here as well. He's at 16 points, but he's looking at 8 seconds left. His jump shot's a little long to shoot. I put it on very quick. He should shoot as fast as he can, but his jump shot just can sometimes be a little bit slow, and he's not even going to get the last shot off, and he scored 17 points. Well, Kobe's off to a rough start here, only making, okay, he got the money ball in, so he's not doing terrible. It is looking really bad for Kobe right now. He's got to get to at least maybe around like 11 or 12 points by the time he gets to the left wing here. Got his final money shot here, and he missed, and he's got 10 points going into the Mountain Dew shot, pulls up the deep 3, and he makes it. That's a huge shot. Kobe doesn't even go nearly perfect here. He's already at 15 points. He's at 15 points still. He's at 16 points, money ball, and he just beat MJ. So let's go ahead and see what Kobe's potential good upgrade is going to be. +5 playmaking badge points. That's so mid. Kobe's been winning all the challenges, but he has not been reaping the benefits of the good wheel. MJ's definitely been getting left off the hook here, but he's going to get 1 lowest rating boost, 99. It's a mid upgrade, but it's solid. And his lowest rating is standing dunk, so that's going up to a 99, keeping MJ at a 46 overall. Let's see what goes down at year number 3. Tatum going back to back. The Bulls are barely in the play-in tournament, while the Lakers are, they're just getting better. Still waiting on MJ or Kobe to get that first NBA minute. And we might have ourselves a Mickey Mouse championship with the Lakers in the finals. We'll go ahead and sim it live. Game 1, Lakers take. Game 2, Heat take. Game 3, Heat take. Game 4, Lakers take. Game 5, Lakers take. Game 6, Heat take. Game 7, oh, he almost got the Mickey Mouse championship. It wouldn't be fair to MJ if we did a sim pass opt-in. That just wouldn't be fair. Gotta happen pure off just regular simulator. Now we're in player progression with Kobe being a 48 overall, and MJ's at a 49 overall. Wow, he's so close to his first mark on the GOAT board. And just a quick update of the GOAT board. It's still 1-0, nothing update yet, but MJ very close to that 50 overall in the top right. Now we gotta spin the situation wheel for our 4th challenge. Kobe's gonna get the ball first. Gonna go ahead and be down 2 with 10 seconds left. Kobe with the ball here. 6 seconds left on MJ. Driving to the basket. Kicks out the Artest from 3. Oh, he knocks it down. They take a 1-point lead. How will Michael Jordan and the Bulls respond? They give it to MJ. MJ with the contested 3. And, oh, I thought it was going to go in. Kobe wins another challenge. That's 4 straight. Let's see if Kobe can finally get a decent upgrade plus 20 all defensive attributes. That's a good upgrade. And Kobe's now a 54 overall, which means he was technically the first person to get the 50 overall. So Kobe's got another spot on the go board, which gives him a 2-0 lead on MJ. Now let's go ahead and see what MJ's upgrade or potential downgrade is going to be. Plus 10 all defensive attributes, not bad at all. And now MJ's at a 53 overall. Let's see what happens this year. MJ let a spot on the wheel get away from him. John got an MVP. They got the Bulls in the 3rd seed, and the Lakers are on the 10th seed fighting the play-in tournament. They were literally in the finals last year, and Kobe and MJ still have not played an NBA game yet, along with Duncan Robinson. And there's still no Mickey Mouse championship. The Thunder winning it all with Shea winning finals MVP. MJ's up to a 56 overall, and Kobe's at a 57 right ahead of him. Kobe trying to go to work here. Okay, I don't know why MJ just decided to stop playing defense, but okay. Not really going to help if he's trying to win that Defensive Player of the Year award there on the go board. Spin layup, and he smoked it. Kobe spin move drive. Okay, he just... Easy spin move. Is this going to be a sweep? Kobe driving to the basket here, gets the angle up and in 3-0 on MJ. And he didn't miss a single shot. Wow, he smoked him. I got to say, though, if you're rooting for MJ, you got to feel good. He's only down 1 overall, and Kobe's won every single challenge. Kobe's right at a 59 overall. There's no 60 overall milestone on the go board, so we got nothing to worry about there. But MJ's just got to keep pace here with Kobe. He's going to go ahead and get plus 5 finishing magical. That kept MJ at a 56 overall shot. I don't think I've ever seen Shea win an MVP. And the Lakers are somewhat in contention, meanwhile the Bulls stink. They should have had play an NBA minute before the Bulls would go. It is what it is. Both of them have to play an NBA minute. It won't be a Mickey Mouse championship this year. The Jazz win the championship. Victor's already got 2 rings. MJ's up to a 59 overall through player progression. Kobe's at a 62 overall, starting to get a little bit of a jump shot here. Let's give a little go board update. It's still 2-0. Nothing really much to look forward to here, other than maybe 70 overall or make the rotation on the team. That's probably about it for now. Let's hope this dunk contest is more entertaining than the last time. MJ starting in the corner here. Oh, he missed the dunk. Maybe you want to try that again or something else. Oh yeah, just nice little reverse dunk on 28. Bro, MJ, you're going down bad, bro. He's starting way back here, running up. Okay, a little 360. That was nice. And that got Kobe at 37, so he wins yet another challenge. Will MJ ever win a challenge? I guess we'll never know. Plus 10 to all playmaking. That put Kobe at a 63. I can't believe MJ hasn't gotten one downgrade. I know it's only a 10% chance, but still plus 1 to all defensive matches. He got a good upgrade on the basket. MJ's looking like the luckiest man in the world right now. He should be down 10 overalls to Kobe, but instead he's only down 3. See what year 6 has in store. Isaiah Collier getting one, and both the Lakers and Bulls are somehow the worst teams in the NBA. It might have something to do with paying 2 guys max contracts and they're not playing any minutes for you. But hey, it is what it is, and the Pelicans win the championship. Kobe's up to a 66 overall. MJ's right there at a 63. You gotta somehow win one of these challenges, man, and he put his money ball rack on the left wing. We'll see how that plans out for him. This is a horrific round for Michael Jordan right now. Only with 4. Okay, he's got 6 points now. If he can knock down this Mountain Dew ball, he knocked it down. He's still in this. Now he's got 8 seconds left. Let's see if he actually gets all these down. 5 seconds left. MJ, 3 shots left. He's not gonna get the money ball shot. There's no way he gets enough time. Yeah, no. He's not going to get it off, and he had 15 points. Kobe is not doing too hot here, only with 6 points here going into the left rack, potentially 7 points there, and could we make it 9? He missed it. It's going to come down to the last rack here. First one up, he missed it. Kobe's really not going to score 15, 12, 13, 14, last shot. Oh, what a shot from Kobe. Just beat out MJ by 1 point. If that's not clutch, then I don't know what is. Let's see what Kobe gets on the Google spin, then that's a mid-upgrade. Wow, that only got him to a 67 overall. The wheel just continues to bail out MJ here, and he got plus 10 to all playmaking. Not bad. And that put MJ at a 64 overall. Let's see what happens this year. Look at Shea getting 2 MVPs. Look at the Lakers and Bulls still both being terrible. And then look at MJ and Kobe still not getting an NBA minute. And the Knicks win the championship. Xavier Booker winning 1. All right, well, MJ's not on the Bulls anymore. He's a free agent. I'll just sign him back, but he's a 68 overall. And Kobe just barely got himself to 70 overall. So now we gotta update the GOAT board and give Kobe that 70 overall spot, giving Kobe a 3-0 lead on MJ. But now MJ's getting the ball for our situation. Will's gonna go ahead and be down 3 with 35 seconds left. Pippen setting a down screen for MJ. MJ on the left block, pulls the mid, he misses it. Rebound, Paul Gasol. MJ wide open in the corner. Knocks it down. We got a 2-point game. Gonna be pretty difficult for Kobe to miss a free throw in the clutch. MJ wide open again in the corner. Oh, you smoked the Ron Harper with the big rebound, though. Pippen from... Okay, that just... I don't know why he shot that. But I guess MJ is going to lose another challenge. Death, taxes, and Kobe getting a go wheel spin. We got +1 to all finishing. But I thought it was playmaking. Sorry, but it's all finishing. And that brought him to a 71. Let's see if MJ can get some more luck here on this wheel. He's going to go ahead and get 1 lowest rating boost. 99, that's not bad. And currently his lowest rating is acceleration. So this actually helps out a lot. Nice. I say give him 1 more year before they become rotation players. Ja grabbing another MVP. And I apologize to Lakers and Bulls fans for killing your franchises. They didn't really do it on purpose. It's just kind of what's happening. The Thunder win the championship. Shea Finals MVP. Well, MJ finally hit 70 overall. I can't believe Kobe's only up 2 overalls on MJ. Before we get into the next challenge, no, Kobe is not in the rotation at the start of the season. And neither is MJ, just to double check. Let's see how their third 1v1 pans out. Kobe driving on MJ here, gets stripped by MJ, gets the rebound, not the rebound, you know what I meant, but he got his own rebound there, puts it back up and in. Kobe trying to drive on the left, great defense from MJ. Okay, MJ seems to actually care about winning. MJ driving right here, not really an angle for him. Okay, that's an off. What? Kobe's got to respond here, gets stripped by MJ. Wow, that was cheese. I mean, to be fair, Kobe's dumb here for moving the ball to the right part of his body. Like, you should have just shielded him off with your left. You had an open layup. And for the first time this whole video, MJ's getting a go wheel spin, and it's +20 to all shooting attributes. He's going to become a problem. MJ's now a 77 overall with a 92 3-ball. And I checked if he made his team's rotation, but he didn't. That's so tough. So now Kobe's potentially got a chance to make his team's rotation first, +20 to all finishing. Of course, he got a good upgrade. And Kobe's also a 77 overall now. But the only difference is Kobe is the 8th man in the rotation on his team. That is so unlucky, but the rules are the rules, so Kobe's going to get that spot on the go board, and that's going to give him a 4-0 lead on MJ. John Morant getting another MVP, and Kobe won Rookie of the Year, jumping 14, 4, and 5. At least the Bulls and the Lakers are still terrible. But Michael Jordan dropped 10 points a game this season, which means MJ and Kobe are both getting the Pat Will spot on the go board, meaning the score is now 5-1. I just did a CPU refresh of the rotation, and MJ actually starts for the Bulls. And just to double check here, Kobe does not start for the Lakers. So now MJ's going to get his first official spot on the go board, giving MJ 2 points. And the Jazz win the championship. Victor just becoming a god in this video. Michael Jordan's now an 81 overall, and Kobe's also an 81 overall, which means they're both getting the 80 overall spot on the go board, making the score 6-3. Is one cool dunk too much to ask for? Running in from the left side here. Okay, that was nice. Okay, that wasn't bad. He got a 26. This is depressing. Kobe going to the bat. Okay, that was just so mid. There's no way they scored that higher than a 2. They gave that dunk a 43. Well, the rules are the rules here. Kobe's getting another good wheel spin. 1 lowest rating boost at 99. Kobe's lowest rating is 67, so that's totally up to 99. And only put him at an 82. Let's see if MJ can get lucky here. He's going to get +10 to all defense tests. That's not bad either. And MJ's tied with Kobe at an 82. MJ's now the 6th man for the team, so he got really lucky there at the end of the season last year. And Kobe doesn't start either. They're both the 6th man. So this might be the last year to get that Mickey Mouse championship. Luka on the Bucks getting one. All right, these teams got to start being good, man. This is so weird. Why is Michael Jordan on the Lakers and Kobe on the Bulls? There is no way these two teams went my problem for your problem and just traded MJ for Kobe. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually insane. They are both on max contracts, so I get why they wanted to trade either one, but it's like it was literally like my problem for your problem. So now MJ on the Lakers is the best player at 86 overall. And Kobe's the 2nd best player on the Bulls at an 87 overall. I went ahead and switched their jerseys for the 3-point contest just to keep that immersion. But the last thing I thought was them to get traded straight up for each other. That is insane. Coming down to this last money ball shot, and he got him to go 8 points here. But here's the money ball rack. It's gonna be huge. First one up and good. Second shot. It's good. Okay, MJ's heating up right here. He might go 4 for 5 right here. Yeah, look at that. 4 for 5 from the money ball rack. He's got 19 points with 5 seconds to get all these shots off. He's not going to get to the last money ball, but at least maybe he'll score 20 points, and he got 20. Kobe off to a really good start here. Yeah, he's already got 5 points. Top of the key is looking really good for Kobe. 3 for 3. Can he make it 4 for 4? Makes it 4 for 4. 5 for 5 from the top of the key. Knocks it down. Made all 5. So he's got to go pretty much perfect here on his last rack here. He's got 17 points right now. He's got 18. He's got 19 for the win. He knocks it down. Kobe again wins and the Blizzard wins MJ. I don't know how Kobe keeps doing that, but anyway, here we go. Finish it. That brought him up to a big game. Let's see what MJ's got up his sleeve. He's going to go ahead and get +5 playmaking basketball. It's a shocker there that did nothing for him. This is going to be a big year for the go board. Let's see what happens. We got Solid winning MVP. And Michael Jordan won 6 man of the year, dropping 19 in the game. Why was he 6 man? And we got the Bulls as the 5th seed and the Lakers dropped 19 points per game, so nobody's getting the Kelly Oubre spot. Even if MJ would have made the playoffs, it doesn't matter because he's not starting. He's the 6th man. But we're just going to simulate the play tournament, hope he gets out of it, and he does. So he's the 7th seed. Kobe's got to play the Cavs in the first round. MJ's got to take on the Warriors. Well, it looks like it's going to be a sweep here versus MJ. And Kobe's got a chance to keep this series alive and get the Hopkins spot on the goalpost. And the Chicago Bulls took Kobe out of the game in 20 seconds. Middleton trying to drive it with the lay, missed it, rebound, Hooper. Like, what are you guys doing? They're going to close this game out with some free throw. Oh, we missed the first. So they're still alive, but Kobe is just not in this game. I can't believe you would sub out your second best player, Middleton, deep from 3. Oh, I thought he was with the ball here on MJ, gives it to Fisher. Oh, that's a terrible pass. MJ going down the court here, dives to Pippen. Pippen, oh, wow, how did you miss that dunk? Fisher gives it to Kobe, the ball in the corner, pulls a contested 3, missed it, rebound, Artest. Oh, put it back up. Why didn't you just put it back up? There's 6 seconds left. Hello, are you going to shoot the ball? Or are you just going to dribble the... Are you just accepting defeat? That is so strange why he just did that. Well, I guess a win's a win. Let's see if MJ can make a comeback here. Plus 20 to all playmaking. That's solid. That just barely got him to a 90 overall. Let's see what Kobe's going to go ahead and get himself. It's going to be one lowest rating boost to 99. I feel like we've been getting this a lot. And his lowest rating is speed with ball at a 50, so that's going up to a 99. That didn't do much for him. He's still at a 92. Just to show you so there's no confusion, Kobe starting for the Bulls and MJ starting for the Lakers. Now we're at home. Neither one made an NBA team. And the Bulls just missed the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Lakers are the 3rd seed. We got MJ just barely averaging over 20 points per game. And Kobe didn't even drop 20 points per game. So MJ just got himself the Kelly Oubre spot on the go board, making the score 8-4. Let's see what MJ does in round 1 versus the Grizzlies. And they're going to blow him out here in game 7, so they're going to the 2nd round. Now we got to play the final boss in the 2nd round. And the Lakers are going to beat the Mavs here in 7. And now MJ is on to the conference finals versus the Spurs. We got a hop-in game here, up 3-2 in the series. Miller driving to the basket. Oh, I thought that got contested. Gets down low, going to work here. You got to get up quick for that 3-second violation. Missed the layup, gets the putback, though. Takes a 2-point lead. There's 8 seconds left in this game. What are the Spurs doing? 4 seconds, got to put up a post fade. It's off, rebound Lakers, and that's going to do it. And now MJ gets the hop-in spot on the go board, which makes the score 8-5. And they're going up against the Pistons with 390 overalls in the starting lineup. This is trouble. And we got a blowout here in game 6. And MJ won finals MVP, so that's going to be 2 spots on the GOAT board. He had a pretty mid game here, too. 6 for 21. That's pretty bad. And just to verify the finals MVP, here it is. So let's give MJ those 2 spots he just earned. And now the score is 8-7. MJ's now up to a 92, and Kobe's up to a 94, so he's not that far behind. All right, well, here's our 4th 1v1. MJ trying to go to work here, spinning with the little floater. Wow. MJ trying to drive here. Tough layup. Missed it, though. Got his own rebound and put it back up, and then Kobe's in trouble. Kobe trying to make something happen here. Big body. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. Missed it. Rebound, MJ. MJ working in the post here. Spinning. Post fade. Got it to go. What a shot. And it really feels like the momentum have shifted in this video towards MJ +1 to all finishing badges. That actually helped him out. Put him at 93. Here's some of his other ratings. Most of his stuff's almost close to a 99 now. They're getting up there. Let's see if Kobe can get lucky. He's going to go ahead and get +10 to all playmaking. Okay. And that was enough to get up to a 95. Here's some of Kobe's ratings. Kind of the same as MJ, though. A lot of 99 stuff. Let's see if one of them can finally become an all-star. Xavier Booker MVP. The Lakers are relevant as the 4th seed, but the Bulls still stink with the 12th seed. And yes, MJ's not an all-star. Oh, but Kobe did make an all-star team. Wow. This was easily the biggest grab of the go board. So now Kobe's got to hope MJ doesn't win back-to-back championships. Well, he's getting a gentleman sweep here in the 1st round. 2nd round, he's playing the Spurs. They're going to take him down in 6. Now we got a rematch versus the final boss. And they're going to get MJ this time with the gentleman sweep. MJ's up to a 95 overall. And Kobe left the Bulls. Great. He's now a member of the Mavericks, which means that versus spot just got a lot more likely. I'm still waiting for just one cool dunk this whole video. MJ running up to the basket here. Okay, a little 360 slam. Oh, that got him a 40. Wow. Wow. Let's see if Kobe shows out for the Mavs here. A little windmill. Okay, I don't think that's better than a 40, but we'll see what the scores say. And they gave him a 38, so MJ wins this. Let's see what MJ's going to get here on the Guru. It's going to go ahead and be plus 10 overall. No, that's nasty. Well, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that didn't put him at a 99. And I'm sure you could tell that was one of the great upgrades with a 10% chance plus $10 finishing for Kobe. And that barely moved him, kept him at a 96. And Michael Jordan's going to get himself an MVP, dropping 25, 12, and 9. So we'll go ahead and fill in that Lucas space for him. And now we got a 1-point game. Oh, right. MJ made All-NBA first team. I'm an idiot. So we're going to give him that spot, too. Now we're all tied up at 9 apiece. And Kobe made All-NBA first team, so he may make second team next year to get that spot. And look at the Mavs and Lakers, the second and third seed. And Kobe dropped a solid 28 and 10. Look at that. They might face off in the second round, as long as MJ takes care of business here. And Kobe does the same. Well, I think they're both getting sweeps here. Okay, no. Okay, he got an actual sweep, and they're going to get a gentleman's sweep. Yeah. The GOAT board might come down to this matchup. So we'll go game by game. Game 1, the Mavs take. Game 2, the Mavs take. Game 3, the Lakers take. Game 4, Lakers take. Game 5, Mavs take. And the Lakers are going to blow him out in Game 6. Kobe with a rough game, only 12 points, and MJ put up 35, 12, and 11. We got a close one with 2.5 minutes left. We got to hop in. This could be the entire video right here. They're going to go to Kobe in the post. Working on MJ. Hits the mini 3-point lead for Dallas. And both the Lakers and Mavericks took MJ and Kobe out of the game. I just don't understand that. Well, this isn't weird at all. I don't really know what to think of this. I guess it's even now, but I don't know why they're both out of the game. I went ahead and made substitutions to put MJ and Kobe back in the game, but I can't use their timeouts. The Lakers and Mavs need those timeouts. Wow, he just made that layup. Oh my God, wide open. Jaren Jackson Jr. throws it down. 3-point game. My bad, that's Gregory Jackson Jr. I don't know. My fault on that. Now they're going to Yoka in the post here. Wow, why would you foul him there? But at least MJ and Kobe are going to get brought back into the game, so I guess there's one good thing to look at. MJ getting the ball here, going to pump fake. What a move! Oh my God, you can't sell that. And it looks like Kobe's going to be winning this game, which means the entire GOAT board is going to change. So let's go ahead and lock in the versus spot on the GOAT board. So now Kobe has a 13-9 lead, giving him 3 additional points from the 5 in a row. And now Kobe's got the Jazz in the 3rd round, and that's going to be a gentleman's sweep. That's tough. And Kobe's up to a 98 overall, but MJ got to 99 overall first. So MJ's going to lock in that middle spot, and now we got a 3-point game. And since MJ hit 99 overall, that 5-year timer starts now. And this will probably be our last challenge, assuming Kobe gets to a 99. So let's see what MJ can do here. Not like this really matters. I didn't really bother showing you most of that, but let's get to the money ball rack here. MJ, you're not doing so high here, bro. You got 13 points, and you just got that shot off. 13 points. Kobe's definitely gonna beat that. Well, Kobe's only got 5 right now. Maybe if he makes that Mountain Dew ball. Okay, that's gonna help out a lot. You want to make this one too? Go ahead and win it right there. He made both Mountain Dew balls. That's it. He scored 14. It's over. So let's see what upgrade Kobe gets here. He's gonna go ahead and be plus 20 to all.